Hi friends, welcome to Mechanical Explorations. Now in this video we are going to see about the continuation of thermal engineering basics. That is from the first part. It continues as thermodynamic property, pure substance and else. First we see with thermodynamic property. What it does represents, it's a characteristics of a system. It is two types of intensive, extensive. Intensive is independent of mass, that is, example you go with pressure, temperature, and extensive is dependent on mass. You can go with mass, volume and all forms of energy. Now, coming to what is thermodynamic equilibrium. When it is in thermal chemical equilibrium, that is a system is in thermal chemical equilibrium and also in mechanical equilibrium, then only it is said to be thermodynamic equilibrium. You have to undergo what is thermal equilibrium. It is equality of temperature. Coming to chemical equilibrium, equilibrium of chemical potential. In mechanical equilibrium, it is the equality of forces and pressure. And you come what is thermodynamic equilibrium. Now pure substance of constant chemical composition, that is throughout the volume, irrespective of space, is known as pure substance. You can go with example of gaseous air, dry air. Now mixing with liquid nitrogen and nitrogen gas also an example. What is to be known when gas as air is mixed with water vapor, it's not a pure substance because water vapor can change to place. It is due to humidity. Now coming to state, it is a condition of system and what is process is changed from one equilibrium state to another equilibrium state, and you can understand why state after process. There are two processes will be commonly known with reversible process, in which it's returned to original state without leaving any effect to the surroundings. And they also be known to be both forward and reverse part should be the exactly same, then only it will be termed as irreversible. Coming to irreversible, in which the system does not return to its original position, it's termed to be irreversible. To be known is irreversible process should have dotted or curve. You will see in the next diagram. Next, you have to understand what are the methods making irreversible. Friction, free expansion, mixing of fluids, and the heat transfer through finite temperature difference makes a irreversible process. Now in this diagram, you will see what is reversible, irreversible. Now first, you see the curve that's going initially starting state and coming to curve, that's a irreversible, and next starting and reverse are same path, that is reversible. Now the cyclic process, in which initial and final stage are exactly same, it's known to be cyclic process. It's having minimum criteria that two process is required to make a cyclic process. You will be clearly seeing the diagram how a cyclic process takes place. In this, two cyclic process, 1, 2 and 3 cyclic process, that's a triangle representation, and 5 cyclic process, 4 cyclic process. You can see diesel cycle, that 5 cycle and 4 cyclic process. Now coming to what is thermodynamic property. The property helps us to find the value of temperature, it's known as thermodynamic property. What is to be known are thermometer of constant volume, it will have the pressure which plays a major role. In thermometer of constant pressure, the volume will play a major role. For electrical resistance thermometer, the resistance will play a major role and thermocouple voltage difference will play a major role. Ordinary thermometer, the length is taken next. For quasi-static process, it's an infinite slow process. It's an infinite slow characteristics possessed is known as quasi-static. And this process without friction is termed to be a reversible process. Coming to zeroth law of thermodynamics, it's defined by fall. That's RH Fowler. The concept is that if body A in thermal equilibrium with body B, and coming to body B is thermal equilibrium with body C separately, then A and C will turn to be in thermal equilibrium each other. That is to be known as the third body or a common body will play the role of thermometer, that is the measurement of temperature value. Hope so friends, you understand the second basics on thermo engineering in the CAD syllabus. Now I will be covering next topic as measurement of temperature. It should be more useful. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Thank you.